Works fine.
Wherever that guy was.
123, playing 130 straight up the hill. Sitting down. What are you hitting?
Pitching wedge. Have to go down and get it. It's on, I think.
Well, turns out that was actually a pretty good shot.
Dropped my wedge, I didn't even know.
Okay. It's downhill, left to right. Lots of break there. And it doesn't stop. Par. Coming up to the second hole here. Tough par 3 through the woods. Very pretty. Everything slopes off to the left if you miss the green, so you'll end up about 40 yards below the green. Luckily you're playing the white tees today, so the trees aren't as much in play. Looks like we got an unfortunate circumstance here. Hitting off the mats today. It's 157. It's 172, but downhill, so playing 157.
Do you think 8's gonna get there?
I think 8 is the move. I mean, it's in the middle, off a mat. Yep.
I overdrew it. In the trees.
Not what you like to see. Come upon Nick's ball here. Straight uphill shot. As you can see, you barely see the flag. Plenty of green to work with. Pretty flat once it gets up here. Watch my dad hit.
Pretty nice shot, that.
No. You're about 10 feet past. See if we can get Nick to get inside that. He's got new wedges. SM7s, lightly used. I had to guess this is the 54. And chunked.
I have no confidence when I step up to the chip, dude.
What are you hitting there? From there I might hit 54 if I were you.
I'm not going back down.
And still leaves it short. It's probably the weakest part of his game. Dressed it a little too hard to catch any break there. Might have pulled a little bit too. How do you feel after that double bogey? Dad gave you that putt, right?
Oh. It's almost November. Just here to try and hit my new clubs. I suck at chipping,
I did say that's probably the weakest part of your game.
so we'll work on it.
Yep.
Got new wedges, SM7s, so maybe that'll make me a little more confident.
Just trust him, yeah. Third hole here is a par 4 up and over the hill. Second shot's usually pretty downhill. Obviously, pretty coarse.
Brand new driver.
First drive ever.
Coming up on a couple of nice drives here.
Nice shot too.
My dad hit a perfect one right down the middle, and Nick is almost on the green, so
You know what the problem with that is?
crushed. Now he has to chip. You're 51 yards away, sir. See what Dad does.
It's pretty good, Dad. Left.
Almost bit high. What do you got here, Nick?
58.
58? Be aggressive with it. Get it there.
Too long.
Well,
Definitely
that
aggressive.
was aggressive.
That's what Nick is looking at. About 25 feet straight downhill.
Where did it hit? Right here?
Yeah. Alright, Nick, what are you seeing here?
Definitely left to right, downhill. The screen tends to be a little slower than it is.
But it is straight downhill. Rolling.
See what I mean?
Yeah, slower. Slower than you'd think. Left himself a 5-footer downhill. Left edge.
You ain't that strong, buddy.
Tough bogey. The short game is what needs work.
Did you hear that guy yell 4 from the
Yes,
tee?
this guy thought he could hit us from the tee.
Look at his ball.
Doesn't quite have the
Should
power.
have stepped away from that putt. Not that
Yeah.
I would have made it, but
Always step away from putts when you hear somebody yelling 4. Alright, we got the 4th hole here. It's par 5. Straight back up the hill. Ideal drive would just be right at that bunker with a bit of draw.
Used to say Ernie Els. All my wedge shots. Now I say Jason Day.
Big easy. It's drifting right.
Alright, hit that tree.
Hopefully it came right down. Let's see.
What do you think?
Made it next ball. He's got 213 up the hill. Can't even see the green.
I could try and fade something. We're out here
What do-
practicing, right?
What do you have in hand?
6 iron.
6 iron.
That would just be the layup play. Maybe even hit a 7.
I mean, I think you can take a 4 iron and aim left of that small bush and just hit like a punch fade. If it doesn't fade, you should be okay with a shot toward the green. If it does fade, maybe you trickle onto the front edge, like best you can hope for. Put it a little, back in your stance. And try to keep the handle in front of the club face.
I never saw it land.
I didn't see it.
Off the
Didn't
club.
see it either. It's well struck though. All right, made it to next ball. He is about 30 yards short of the green. Kind of overfaded that, but he's right in the middle of the fairway and not too much issue here.
Kind
What
of
do
a
you-
play.
What do you got? 58?
Yeah.
I mean, I think carrying it just to the front edge, pins on the very front. Got so much room behind it. Just don't leave it short, That was pretty good.
Best shot of best chip I hit all day.
Yep. Alrighty. A quality chip from Nick from about 30 yards. Got about 3 feet for birdie. I think everybody in the group is going to want to see him finish that one out, though.
I've been known to miss these.
So what was different on that chip than the other ones so far?
Make sure I swung down on it. A tendency to blade, which makes me unconfident when I step over it, and then I end up chunking it because I decelerate and hit behind the ball. So that one I just kind of was like,
Yeah, it helps that you have like an uphill lie to a green above you. You can
I
just
felt the wedge bounce on the ground. So.
Yeah. My dad just chipped to Nick's same line, so I should give him a read. Just take a moment to drink in the views here at Pickering. Straight uphill putt. Breaks a little to the right. Nice birdie.
Thanks.